Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another video. And today you join me at Teamsport Edmonton for another race academy session. This one isn't exactly out of the ordinary because I am starting from last again and trying to make my way up to first. In this one, well, the racing was pretty harsh for me, and I do have to admit some of it was a bit over aggressive, but yeah, I mean, I'm trying to improve on that. So yeah, well, off to racing we go, and through turn 2 I make up one position and I'm trying to go down the inside of Archie, and that is up another position. That is now, I think, P8. So I'm now chasing down the I think one of the second fastest marshals. I don't actually know. In the first session I beat the fastest staff member at the track, so I don't know where he went, but yeah, moving on from that, that is, well, one lap done under racing conditions, and yeah, so here he goes a little wayward through turn 2, and I'm having to take avoiding action, meaning that I do go a bit wide. He tries to go down the inside of Alex and messes up, so I slot down his inside to make another position, so that is up to P7. But he bumps me quite a bit for some reason, and yeah, I don't seem very happy, of course, because I am getting bumped through corners, so it's putting me off. But yeah, I've caught up to the back of Alex now, so yeah, I'm going to try and overtake him at some point. I don't know how long it takes me to overtake him, but as you can see, he gaps me down the straight, and that was a bit interesting because he is heavier than me. He is the only driver there that's heavier than me, and he's gapping me on the straight, which means my car is down on power, which is the least ideal thing for someone that is my weight. But yeah, so I had to deal with this in this race, and I did manage to put in a 36.4 towards the end of the race, which was the fastest lap of the race by 2/10, sorry. So yeah, that is a pretty good performance. Yeah, as you can see, he's pulled a massive gap on me on the straight, and I get a huge bump from behind by the marshal, and I'm not very happy. He lets me through though, and I put my thumb up, and I complain about the car a bit because it's me, and yeah, I'm always complaining about my car. So yeah, and once again I'm still trying to chase down Alex, but I'm finding it really hard to actually overtake him because he is quicker than me on the straights. So yeah, it's a bit hard, but I had to make do with well, just sending it down the inside at some point. As you can see, I've been a bit more aggressive on the wheel this one because I am getting a bit frustrated, but I just go down the inside through turn 2, making a super clean move, and I get bumped from behind by the marshal once again, but that does actually help me get the move done, and that is up into P6. So I'm now chasing down Hunter, and well yeah, I'm getting bumped once again. This is a recurring theme throughout the video until I overtake Hunter. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys with this footage until I catch him. So at this point now I've latched on to the back of him, and I get a huge bump from behind once again, and I throw up my hand in frustration because it has happened throughout the past few laps, and he just ruined my chance to overtake Hunter. So I'm now going to try and overtake him in a different way. So I go down the inside and I get ahead by the apex. I'm about 50% alongside by the apex, but he turns in because he didn't see me, so I lose all my speed and I get really frustrated. So once again I'm left to chase him down for the rest of the lap, and here you can see I've caught up once again under braking and cornering, and I bump him through here again by accident because he's sliding around a bit, and through here once again I bump him because I got bumped into him. I didn't mean that bump at all, but Coming through here now, he goes for extreme entry speed, so I tried to go past him, but I mess up and I get really angry, and the marshal tells me to work together. So I say, alright, sure, let's work together to try and catch him. So this barely works because I am quicker, so it's really hard to work together with someone that's ahead of you that is slower, because as you can see, I'm having to break through every single corner because I'm catching through every section. And if you've seen or analysed the way both of us are driving, he's got a very different driving style, but he completely disappears on the straight, which is why he is able to semi-keep up. And yeah, that is a recurring theme with me. It's always drivers completely get me on the straight, and he decides to let me through because I am quicker. So we decide to work together again, and at this point, Hunter goes a bit wide once again, so I've caught up to the back of him, and he goes wide through here, so I see a gap, and I go down the inside, and that was a bit of a dodgy move. I think that is probably the most makeshift move I've ever done in karting. That's the type of move you'll see from a BSR driver. No offense, guys, but yeah, I've only seen a move like that done by a BSR driver, so yeah, I'm sorry Hunter if you're watching this. I know you probably are watching this, so I do apologise for that move. That was a bit overly aggressive, but in the BIKC rulebook that is fair. If my front bumper is alongside the rear of your seat, that is a fair move. So I've now, after about a lap or so, I've completely latched onto the back of Zane, Troy and Dylan. Dylan goes wide through turn 1, so I bump him by accident. I go down the inside and Dylan bumps Zane, so Zane goes wide, but of course Zane is lighter, so he's going to gap me a bit, but I do have the corner, so he turns it on me. But I go down the inside, upstairs, through the left-hander, and that is me up into P2. So now I'm left to chase down Troy, which is going to be a handful in itself, because Troy probably weighs about 40 kg or something, which is, well, less than half of my weight. So yeah, this is going to be a big struggle. As you can see, he's going to completely disappear down the straight, and I catch up a lot through every single corner, so I'm about 4 kart lengths behind him, and he's just disappeared. Once again, he's just gone down the straight. He's probably like an 8 kart gap on me or something, which is absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting, sorry. So well, it's just a huge struggle to try and keep up with some of these guys, but my cornering technique is a lot better than most of them, so I am able to keep up. At this point, I've now gained a few kart lengths to him, so I am slowly but surely catching. So now I've sort of caught up to him a lot more than last lap, and he just disappears once again. But he did make a mistake on the exit of the up ramp, so he didn't disappear as much as he did on the lap before. So he's prioritized entry speed through there, which is a huge mistake for a lightweight. And I've latched onto him now after 3 or so corners, because he's decided to go to try and prioritize entry speed, and he sort of weaves along the track. So yeah, that's sort of hindered his speed, and I go down his inside. So he's going to try to go down my inside once again, but I have made it past by the left-hander upstairs, so that is just going to be me disappearing on into the distance and me hot lapping for the next 7 minutes. So I'm going to leave you guys with this footage here, because you guys can possibly improve from this footage, as this is a prime example of what a heavyweight should do to be quick. So if you do want to just sit back and analyze this footage to get quicker, you can go ahead and do so. I'm going to leave you guys with the rest of this footage, but if not, well, yeah, you can of course click off. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe, because it does mean the world to me. I have just hit the 500,000 subscriber mark, which is just amazing. I didn't actually expect myself to be anywhere near this mark, so thank you all for that. And yeah, so if you guys don't want to watch these hot laps, you can just skip to the end. If not, just click off the video. Yeah, thank you for watching. as we are rounding out the final lap now. We come across the line in P1 from about 12 because I started like 3 or 4 grid positions behind everyone else. So that is a pretty decent performance from myself and I'm pretty impressed. So, well, yeah, and you can see that I'm impressed with myself in the moment because of the handstands I was doing. But I want to thank you all for watching this video, and yeah, I want to thank you all once again for subscribing, because this has been 500 subscribers. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm Caleb, or K-karting.
I feel different. overloaded. I just feel different racks in my pocket. While they falling, 'cause it's overloaded.